I grew up in New York. Thanksgiving was always my favorite time of year in New York. I loved every year going to the Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade. In fact, I usually go back for it. I stayed this year to do this show. It's not true. It's nice. I'm broke! No, I'm kidding. I usually do go back. I've only missed in my whole life. This will be the 6th one I ever missed. I'm 40, so that's, do the math. So I've been going since the year I was born. My parents took me to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. And I'll just tell you a little story about the best Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade year I ever had. And that was when I was with my wife, who was then my girlfriend, and we got there late. And all the subways were shut. The first one we could get out at was 86th Street and Central Park West, which is where the parade begins. But we were late. So when we got out, it was all barriered off. And the cops weren't letting anyone into the parade area. And I'm like, I'm not missing a parade. I catch a parade every year. And I see them turning everyone away. But right in front of me, this couple, clearly a wealthy couple, the woman was wearing like a mink coat. And she walks up and the police says, it's closed. And she goes, I live on this block. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, ma'am, go ahead. And I said, this is our chance. I grabbed my girlfriend, who's now my wife, and I said, come on, let's go. And he goes, it's closed. I'm like, I live on this block. He goes, I know you're lying, but I just kept going anyway. I'm like, if I lived on this block, I wouldn't care what he says. I own him.
Yeah.
So we break in and there's a divide. On one side, we could join the crowd. On the other side, we could join the parade. And the parade was at the last part of it with the big Macy's star balloons that say Believe on it. And I looked at that Believe sign and I'm like, I believe I can do this. And I grabbed Kylie's hand. Kylie, I'm not going to keep saying my wife, who was my girlfriend. Her name is Kylie. I grabbed Kylie's hand and I said, let's go. And she's like, what are we doing? I'm like, don't worry, we're going in. And we went and we joined the parade right behind the Believe balloons. And we're walking, holding hands, like waving to either side like a presidential couple. Happy Thanksgiving! Happy Thanksgiving! The more I would yell, the more I'd start sounding like Seinfeld. Happy Thanksgiving! I'm losing my voice, screaming. And then I look behind me and I notice there's a big black SUV, and behind that SUV is Santa on the sleigh. And to either side of me are the toy soldiers. And I realized, this year, the Jews have broken into Santa's entourage. And we walked for 16 blocks in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We were on every channel, NBC, ABC, CBS. And they're just like, and here comes Santa in his sleigh, and some unknown couple waving in front of them. The Macy's Parade. But we just stuck with it. And then I was like, no one's ever going to believe this. I said to my wife, quick, take a picture. And she snaps a picture of me just at the moment that this toy soldier looks around and be like, why are they taking pictures now? And then he comes up to me and goes, are you supposed to be in the parade? He's like, part of Santa's Gestapo, I don't know. I was like, of course I'm supposed to be in the parade. And then I said, get back to your post. And he said, oh, I'm sorry. And that lasted for about 4 minutes, and then he was thinking about it, and then he comes back and goes, then where's your tag? And I didn't even know you're supposed to have a tag. So I said, not everybody has a tag. And then he goes, police! And he calls the police around the sidelines. This officer comes up and goes, what the hell are you doing in the damn parade, huh? And she was Indian. And I said, a clown pulled me in. When in doubt, always blame a clown. She goes, get the hell out of the damn parade! And I don't know where I got the nerve to do this, but I said, not unless you take a picture of my wife and I marching in front of Santa's sleigh. And she goes, I'll do it because it's Thanksgiving. And I have that picture for proof. And that was the greatest Thanksgiving Macy's Day Parade of all time. Thank you guys so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Am Yisrael Chaim.